I was talking to my dad earlier, just on my way home, we just called, and something we were talking about was about that electrical school, like just trying to see what that looks like because he has a lot more time this weekend to actually look into it. And I was telling him like it's not the biggest deal if I can't explore that option because my heart is just not in electricity at all. I don't give a shit. I was telling him I really only care about being successful and not being poor, and that looks like a safe and stable option for the future. And in that we were talking about, I suppose, my need or my want to get rich quick, I guess. Because I mean, it's not like I hate the life I have right now, but I want something better. I want to be able to be financially free in a sense. Like I don't like I was telling him like I don't imagine I'll have any kind of job in my future that I'm gonna wake up in the morning and say yippee, let's get to work, you know? Other than like making videos and streaming and being being an entertainer, you know? Other than that, I don't really have dreams and ambitions, you know? And I was telling him because he was also like showing me other job opportunities that I could take right now, and I'm like, yeah, no, I'm looking into them. Shit, I literally had an interview yesterday at a restaurant trying to be a server. You know, I'm like, I'm trying, and we were talking about just how no matter what, I'm still trying. I know yesterday I was talking about roadblocks and not being impeded by them, continually trying to move past them or around them or through them, whatever it may be, not just waving the white flag. And I kind of want to go more into that today, just because I was thinking a lot about how much in these last, shit, we can just go the last month. In the last month, a lot of positive things have been going for me. You know, I've been seeing a lot more success, a lot more engagement with my stuff online. I got my phone fixed. You know, I mean I got Apple to send me the replacement phone, so my phone works. You know, I I was able to change both sets of brakes on my car, like kind of self-taught. You know, I mean, like I've things have been happening. You know, good things are happening to me. And I think the only thing right now that could continue to elevate the quality of life I have is just having more money, frankly. I think I made like $71 today on card, maybe 15 in cash. Not the best day for a Friday, you know, not at all, actually, literally not at all. And I think that's literally the only thing holding me back right now is just how much money I make. And my dad was asking me, it's like, dude, you're 20. Why are you so obsessed with being successful so rapidly? Because he was telling me how he was when he was 20, he was playing basketball in college and like he was focused not on just being rich, you know. He had other things to focus on. I told him like that you were 20 30 years ago. And in those 30 years, so much has changed. Like people younger than me are living in mansions, you know? And it's like I don't want to I don't imagine I'd get to that level. Sure, if that is my future, awesome, you know? But it's not like I don't want to I'm not dreaming every night I want to live in a mansion. I'm dreaming that I can wake up and not feel stressed out about bills. That's really it. If I live in a house, if I live in an apartment, if I live in a fucking condo, whatever I live in, as long as I'm waking up and I'm feeling at ease about my situation, I'm chill, you know? It's kind of jarring to see people my age who are already successful via like social media or I don't want to be I don't want to say being born into success, but having more opportunities. It's like fuck, man. shit, like I look, it feels like I have some catching up to do, even though in reality I really don't. But it's also like, well, shit, if they can do it, I want that too. You know, like if these guys can make it online by being funny, hell, I think I'm funny. Other people think I'm funny too. Let's see if I can do that. You know, and and you know what? What compare? Wow, that was a horrible stutter. Compared to what people say, doing social media is kind of hard to a degree. You know, it's not like I'm breaking my back, but it's more like I have to. It's entertainment. Entertainment can be hard if you're kind of doing it yourself, which is what I'm doing. I'm editing all my own stuff. I'm recording all my own stuff. I'm right after this. I'm gonna try and make like a song parody. Like it's like I have to constantly think of of things. You know, I have to be the brains. I have to breathe. I have to be the whole operation. And some people are cut out for it. Some people aren't. And it's not like you know. I think though my greatest strength is my commitment to it. Not my commitment to maybe one certain thing, but more to the commitment of the idea of being successful, no matter what it takes. I know yesterday I talked about doing how I wanted to do real estate, and fuck, I literally checked it afterward. I could probably even pick that up if I so choose, but I'm like, I'm moving out in a year, so I don't really give a shit about Texas real estate anymore. But my point is to be in order to like in order to be successful, it doesn't matter what field you choose, you know. You can be successful literally doing anything that you can imagine. You just have to you just have to want it more than other people, you know. Sure, some people have it easier, some people can be born into it or just be in the right place in the right time, but that doesn't matter. At the end of the day, it doesn't really fucking matter. You know, because you can't control what other people's conditions are. You can't really control what your conditions are sometimes. But what you can control is your drive, your your innate desire to to better your own situation, you know? And I think I have that in spades. One thing my friend likes to dig on me for is that he doesn't think I have the willpower to do a lot of things. Mostly because what we talk about is some bullshit. Like he just did a 20-mile walk with his army ruck. I think it's called his like 50-pound gear. He did that in like just shy of 6 hours, maybe I think 5 hours and 52 minutes. And I told him, I said, dude, I could walk 20 miles with 50-pound gear, and I could do that in 5 hours and 50 minutes, beat you by 2 minutes. And he's like, I love that you have so much like not willpower, he said, but he's like, I love that you think you can do this, even though I know you can't because you're a little bitch, EJ. But I love that you think you can do it. Because I told him, I'm like, shit, I probably could. I could probably do it in 5 hours and 30 minutes. Hell, I was just being nice. But part of me just thinks I can do shit. Even if realistically I probably could, my brain tells me I can. Because why would I tell myself I can't do it? Why would I tell myself I can't do it and not even try? I tell myself I can do things because there's really a 90% chance I can. And even if I can't and I fail, at least I tried. Thank you.